This is my Canon 7D. It's my most valuable and prized possession. The first camera I started using, filmmaking. I love this camera. This is my GH4. I love this camera also. But today we have a little guest to bring to the party. And the party we're going to snap it up with this nice 45 caliber Smith & Wesson here. And one of these cameras, we are going head to head. And we're going to be comparing all of Canon's DSLRs and SLRs and all that stuff versus Lumix's brand. So this is going to be Canon, the official Canon versus Lumix showdown. And the loser gets a 45 caliber bullet in the cabeza. Okay? Okay? This is how I like to roll. Okay? We're doing this. We're doing this. When we ever do a comparison video on this channel, the loser gets shot. Yes! Welcome to my show. Backwoods Creative, which is me, the dude that makes everything happen. I'm just a crazy, awesome filmmaker who loves making videos more than anything, and today I'm going to have the showdown that no one else has. From my personal experience, I have over a decade of personal filmmaking experience. I was making videos in my room when I was 10 years old, like with stop animation, with like just the idea of it. Like that's how long I've been doing it. I'm like 31 now. And I got my first paying gig when I was around like 18, 19 years old, off the races since. That is a long history of shooting with cameras and the generation and the whole craze and the whole boom with these cameras. So let's start with this guy here. I think that's a deer. And if that's a deer, I may have to go. I think it's a deer. I think we may have to go hunting. I'll be right back, y'all. I think I can bring home dinner. Just stay right there. Hey, don't move. He got away. Let's start with the Canon 7D. I bleed Canon blood. I'm not sure I can express to you the love I have for this camera, because when you pick this bad boy up, when you pick this little guy up, and when you're rolling with them, when you're out in the field shooting, you feel like Michael Bay. You feel like a rock star. I mean, when you look on the back of the LCD screen, because the sensor is kind of the size that it is, that depth of field, it screams professional. It screams on the filmmaking end like pro. It just does. GH4 Lumix Micro Four Thirds system. When I first got this guy, I'm not gonna lie. When I picked this guy up, my heart sank because, you know, the Micro Four Thirds sensor, it's a smaller sensor. A smaller sensor means you're not going to get that awesome depth of field. You can do it and da-da-da-da-da. You can buy all sorts of adapters, whatever. We can go down that a different day. But what I'm trying to tell you is that when I pick this up, I feel like a nerd. When I look back on the LCD screen, I feel like a total noob. I feel like, you know the picture, the nerd with the hat, with the thing that spins on top of his head, you know, that's what I feel like when I operate this guy. Let me get some paperwork from the car. 2 seconds. Do it. Ready? Okay, guys, we are back. My expressions can't wait to the end for a reveal because I'm so like upset as I read the specs on this and how little they're doing for the filmmaking community in this line of DSLRs. And I know, oh, Eric, they make the cinema cameras. They want you to buy cinema cameras, blah, 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 blah. I don't want a bigger, heavier, expensive cinema camera. I want myself the bad boy here, right? I want myself, boom, small, compact, easy, fast, like pro, right? Lumix is doing an amazing job. Okay, let me just go into this. Why is Canon still offering to you, like to me, the dude that lives in the woods trying to make like, boom, a living? I love this camera. I bought L series glass, like I was fully invested and believed, and it's just like, okay, let me get to this. I keep not getting to my point. They're still offering to you for that price tag, 1280 by 720p. They're still offering that to you, like as an option. Like, just, can you scratch Canon? Who's ever over there, just scratch that off the list. Like, let's no more offer this. I mean, come on, man. Like, help a brother out, right? Help a brother out in the woods. Like, I want you guys to do something amazing with your cameras. Now, this guy, right? This brand of camera, all of the more options they give you to help tell your story at an affordable price tag. Like, that's like amazing, and they're doing stuff. And that's the direction that they're going, because what is Lumix? Lumix on top of it, they're Panasonic, right? Hardcore experience, man, and dropping thousands of dollars on gear. Like, trust me, man, I know what I'm talking about. Like, these guys are slamming all of their stuff as much as humanly possible for an incredible price tag and this tiny guy, right? They're because Canon is a photography company going the other direction. Dumb. Like, duh, you owned the market like 7 years ago when I got in the game. Like, you guys owned it, and then you guys like trashed us. Like, totally, in my personal opinion, like trashed us. It's time to say goodbye to my friend here. I'm saying goodbye to look cool and be cool and like kapam, kapam, kapam. And I will take the nerd. And I'm gonna take this nerd, and I believe in this nerd, and I believe in this system, and I appreciate you, Lumix, for like offering me like something that's actually thank you for listening to somebody. Thank you. Canon, don't get it. Canon's gonna get a bullet in it. Canon's gonna die, right? Don't dislike it because I put a hole in Canon. Don't be a hater. I'm a dude in the woods. That's an introvert. I'm not a loud dude. I'm just a guy who loves, more than anything, making videos. Like, I love it more than like anything. I love making videos. I love making content, dude. I love it. Like, I live for it every day. I can't even sleep half the time. X always marks the spot. Look for the X. This is sad to me. This isn't like super. It's kind of therapeutic, but yet like, you know, I'm putting an X right on the mirror, man. I'm drawing right on my own mirror for 7 years, dude. I shot this bad boy. Look, X on the mirror. The bullet, 45 caliber bullet, come out of the Smith & Wesson. Boom, hit that X right there. Boom, gonna explode. Boom, and leave ourselves like a perfect like circle, man, right here, right? Like that, right? Like come right through and like, boom, exit, right? I'm gonna set this up, man. I'll be like right back, okay? I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was enjoyable. Let me go through this really quick for you. So the bullet went in there, hit the front glass here, popped out. Look, the shutter still worked. Like the bullet went straight, cracked the glass, went straight through that guy. You could see through it when I picked it up. It adjusted a little bit, so you can't really see full through it now because some of the parts in there. But the hole goes all the way perfectly through all that madness in there. The screen popped out. The LCD screen popped out, leaving us with some crazy, but no one's paying me to say this stuff, and not sponsored by Lumix. Backwoods Creative. I'll see you next time.